Our submission to the Congressional App Challenge is the My Personal Finance Calculator, and it was made by Breck Massey, Brady Williams, and Nicholas Preet. At least 80% of Americans are in some sort of debt, and the goal of this calculator is to help eliminate the chance of debt for the user. The app is for any American who wants to gain an understanding of how they can budget their money better so they can live debt-free. We want to reduce the amount of Americans who have debt. So as you can see, it starts off where you can put some inputs in to figure out how much money you'll make by the end of the year, and you can change these all. Most of the inputs come preloaded with what the average American would be making or paying, depending on the input. For example, down here it'd be paying, and up here is what they're making, and then it'll auto calculate for you. For example, here your gross income, and then at the very bottom it'll auto calculate how much money you'll have by the end of the year, or if you will be in debt. And then we also have the feature to auto calculate your taxes. You can always change it if you disagree. And we also have the feature to put in, if you're like married, for example, and you're filing jointly for your taxes, it could be lower. Unfortunately, for the state tax, we didn't have time to automate that. But if you hover over any of the inputs, it'll give you information on it. And specifically for the state tax, it gives you a link to help to easily calculate your state tax, depending on which state you live in. And then you can fill out the rest of these inputs. At the very end, you can press calculate if it isn't there already. It'll tell you your gross income, how much all your expenses add up to, and then if you'll be in debt by the end of the year or if you'll have excess money. And we developed this app using a website called Replit, which is an online IDE. So you can basically just program online. We did this because Replit makes it very easy to share code with each other. So it's kind of like a Google document. Anyone can come in and just start editing. And we all collaborated and made this code together in our free times and during our club. And the final result was this website that allows anyone to calculate roughly how much money they'll have by the end of the year.